It's the Esko Let's Go show. KJ's in the house. What's up, KJ?
What's up?
What's up is Usher. Everyone is wondering why Justin Bieber was not a part of his big Super Bowl halftime show. It would have been amazing if he was, but Usher, he set the record straight. Here's what happened. He talked to the Breakfast Club this morning. This is why Justin Bieber wasn't a part of Usher's halftime show.
I think that it might have been the fact that he was just, wanting to tell a different story right now. And I understand that. But we did have a brief conversation and, we're going to do something else in the future. It's a lot of pressure for the Super Bowl, obviously, for me to put together a show. So I reached out to everybody. Justin wasn't the only person that I actually spoke to about doing the Super Bowl. But the moment was maybe for later. Yeah, he's going to play the Super Bowl. I'll go ahead and give you that in the future. I profess that over his life and over his time because he has a career that deserves it.
Usher, not giving confessions, but professions, KJ. He professed it over Justin Bieber's life that he will perform at the halftime show someday. I can see that happen. That'll be epic. That'd be pretty dope. But we're right. We guessed it. It's like Justin Bieber. He just got back to performing in the Super Bowl. It's a major event, so maybe he wasn't ready yet. When do you think Justin Bieber will be ready though for the Super Bowl? Next year?
I don't know. Next year might be too soon, too. I don't know.
We got to get back. He got to get loose. He got loose a little bit in NHL All-Star Weekend with that small performance that he had. Super Bowl, that's a whole nother ball game. So hopefully we do get that Justin Bieber Super Bowl halftime show. The Super Bowl next year is in New Orleans. Lil Wayne, he's been dying to perform at this one. So we'll see what happens with that. Some more Usher news. He had a confession with People magazine where he talked about his ex, TLC's Chilli. He said he proposed to her, and she told him no, and that broke his heart. Well, dude, how do you feel about Usher talking about this old relationship with Chilli, considering he just got married?
It's his confessions, I guess.
Obviously, it was still weighing on him a little bit. He had to put it out there.
But this is one thing that all of us I know me, that, we just can't get over them two breaking up. So
Right.
About time he set the record straight on what was going on.
Right. Here's an interesting thing. Usher really had a lot to say about Chilli, as a matter of fact. He told People magazine, "If I'm being honest, I was her #1 fan, and she was my superstar." Adding that he had a Chilli poster on his wall of his childhood bedroom when he was 8 years old, KJ. Isn't that wild?
That is crazy.
He said way back then, Usher would say to himself, "Man, that girl is so beautiful. One day I'm going to meet her." And that was the day Usher became a cougar hunter, KJ. He even admits it. He describes himself as someone who was always charming the older ladies. We know this. We've known this since Chilli, dude. Just look at his relationships,
Yeah.
Usher, he loves those cougars. Speaking of cougars and cougar hunting, Marcus Jordan, we thought he left the Cougars behind when he broke up with Larsa Pippen a couple of days ago. But apparently they're back together or doing something, KJ, because they were spotted together on Valentine's Day and then on a date Valentine's night, KJ. So Marcus Jordan, Michael Jordan's son, Larsa Pippen, Scottie Pippen's ex-wife, they got something going on again, KJ. How do you feel about this? I thought it was over?
I was hoping it was over.
I was hoping my childhood would be saved, but apparently not.
Man.
Also, Marcus Jordan seems to have had some sort of outburst on the Real Housewives of Miami reunion that's going to air later on next week. It happened backstage. Don't know if it's going to air, but they say the cast may have different feelings about him after Marcus's outburst. You believe Marcus Jordan, Michael Jordan's son, is just losing his mind over Larsa Pippen like this, KJ?
Man, this is insane. How embarrassing.
Oh, man. Speaking of embarrassing, apparently the Today Show has embarrassing dressing rooms, KJ, because Thursday morning, Kelly Rowland, she was supposed to be the guest host alongside Hoda during the 9 a.m. hour, but Kelly Rowland got up and left because her dressing room was not up to snuff, KJ.
Oh, wow.
Now, do you think this is a diva moment, or what do you think this is going on here?
Man, look, I don't blame her. If it had to been really, because she don't come off as diva-ish to me, so it had to been really, really bad when she was just like, oh, yeah, I can't.
You know what? Sometimes you got to set the bar. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to set the tone. You got to let some of these people know that, like, you know what? You're not going to treat me like this.
Right. They wouldn't do Beyonce like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you got to just let them know. So, sources told Page 6, Kelly and her team were not happy. They did not like the dressing room, so they decided to pull her off the show, leaving Hoda without a guest host.
Man, they gotta do better.
Hey, you know what? Kelly Rowland, she's a member of one of the greatest groups of all time, Destiny's Child. They're going to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame one day. She's got that new movie, that's Netflix movie, a Tyler Perry movie. You know what I'm saying? She just wants a little respect, okay?
Right.
Every now and then you just got to check people. So the next time someone wants to bring her on, they better get that dressing room right, okay?
Exactly.
Hey, for more episodes, follow my podcast wherever you listen to podcasts at Esko Let's Go. That's one word, ESKOLETSGO. And remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the same, Esko Let's Go. ESKOLETSGO. Thanks for listening.